Hi everyone, today I'm showing you how to solve simultaneous equation when the coefficients do not match. A lot of students get stuck at this point in the process of using the elimination method, but I will make it very simple and easy for you. But before I even start, don't forget to leave something for me in the comment section and subscribe as well. In this lesson, we will focus on two different instances. One, where the situation demands that we multiply only one of the equations by an integer. Two, when the situation demands that we multiply both of the equations with some different integers. So you don't have to skip any parts until we end. Let's get started. If you have a question like this that demands that you use the elimination method, now you know all simultaneous equations requires that we label the equation. So its solution. Let's label it. After labeling, you should know that in elimination method, we can only eliminate a particular variable when it is having matching coefficients. In this case, if we are to focus on x, the coefficient of x here is 2 and the one here is 4. How do we make sure that the coefficients are the same? We can multiply this coefficient by 2, so it becomes 4. But we can't do it for just that particular one because the 2x belongs to an equation. So rather, we will multiply the whole equation by that 2 so that there wouldn't be any cheat among the other members in the equation. So we multiply equation 1 by 2. Multiply equation 1 by 2. So we multiply equation 1 by 2, the whole equation. And we are getting 2 times that, 4x plus 2 times 3y, 6y is equal to 2 times 12, which is 24. Now we have equation number 3. We have equation 3. So you should bear in mind that equation 3 is just the same as equation 1 because it was just born out from the equation 1. So instead of using equation 1 and 2, we are going to use equation 2 and then 3. So now you can compare from here. We have 4x here and 4s there, so we can continue to eliminate. And since they are having the same coefficient, what do? From our previous video, we learned that when they are the same, we subtract one from the other. Subtract equation 3 from equation 2. And you know the other way to work, subtracting equation 2 from equation 3, it also works, don't worry. This is the same as saying equation 2 minus equation 3. What is equation 2? Equation 2 is 4x plus 5y is equal to 22. And equation minus our equation 3, which is 4x plus 6y is equal to 24. 24, yeah, that's it. We are subtracting. So this minus that, 22 minus 24 is negative 2. 5y minus 6y is negative y. You know that's negative 1y, but you can ignore the 1. Then 4x minus another 4x will go to 0, or you can ignore that one. Finding the value of y, we divide both sides by negative 1. And then this cancels that. Our y becomes, this cancels that, and we are having 2. After getting this, you know what to do. You substitute it into any of the original equations, any of them. You can substitute it into any of the original equations. So put y is equal to 2 into, I'll go for equation 2. I'll go for equation 2. You can go for equation 1 as well. Someone too can go for equation 3, don't worry. So we have 4x plus 5y is equal to 22. Wherever you see y, you put in 2. So we're having 4x plus 5 by 2 is equal to 22. You have 4x plus, this time that is 10, is equal to 22. We're still collecting like terms, and then we have 4x is equal to 22. We subtract 10 from both sides, which gives us minus 10 here. And we're having 4x is equal to this minus that. 22 minus 10 is 12. Divide both sides by 4. And then our x becomes 4 divides itself 1 and divides 12 how many times? 3 times. And then we're having x to be 3. So we can conclude that the values of x and y that makes this equation, these two equations true, are x being 3 and y being 2. You see, it's that easy. There's one instance. So if we have been able to get this one, then let's hop on to the second instance quickly. This is our second example. But from this second example, you can realize that checking the coefficient of both x and y, none is matching. The coefficient of x are not matching. The coefficient of the y's are not also matching. So in case we still want to eliminate the x, then you have to find a way to make sure their coefficients are made the same. To make sure the coefficient of the x's are the same, pick this 2, multiply it by the second equation. Pick this 3, multiply it by the first equation. So we say multiply equation 1 by this 3 and multiply equation 2 by this 2. So you can see, take this to multiply that and take that to multiply the other one. That's exactly what we are going to do. So that is giving us 3 times 2, which is 6x, plus 3 times 3, which is 3, which is 9y, is equal to 3 times this, which is giving us 51. That's equation number 3. Now you pick equation 2, you multiply it by 2. 2 times 3x is 2 times 3x is 6x, plus 2 times 5y is 10y, is equal to, and 2 times 26 is giving us 52. It's giving us 52. And that is our equation number 4. So now instead of using equation 1 and 2, you focus on equation 3 and then 4. From here, you know what to do. We say equation 3 minus equation 4. Because the coefficients are the same, so definitely we will subtract the two equations. This is giving us 6x plus 9y is equal to 51, minus 6x plus 10y is equal to 52. We are only subtracting. Now 51 minus 52, that is negative 1. 9y minus 10y is giving us negative y. 6s minus 6s is giving me 0, so I can ignore that one. And to find the value of x, we divide both sides by negative 1. This cancels that. Y is equal to, this cancels that, and we are having 1. Put the value of y back into any of the original equations, either equation 1 or equation 2. So I will put it into equation 1. So I put y is equal to 1 into equation 1. I put it into equation 1. What is equation 1? Equation 1 is 2x plus 3y is equal to 17. So wherever I see y in equation 1, I replace it with the 1. So this is the same as 2x plus 3 multiplying 1 is equal to 17. We go to this side. This is the same as having 2x plus 3 times 1 is the same 3 is equal to 17. Now to collect like terms, we subtract 3 from both sides. So subtracting 3 from this side and subtracting 3 from that side. This 3 cancels that and we are having 2x is equal to 17 minus 3. 2x is equal to 17 minus 3 is 14. We divide both sides by 2. This cancels that, and they are having x to be 2 divisors of 1 and divide 14 7 times. And we are having x to be 7. We can now conclude that the value of x and y that makes these two equations true as x to be equal to 7 and y to be equal to 1. So you can see math is very easy with the right guide. So that's how we deal with situation that requires that you multiply the two equations by some given variable. You just pick the coefficient of one, multiply it by the other, pick the coefficient and multiply it by the other one. Try this once we are away and leave the answers in the comment section for me. Solve this for me and leave the answers in the comment section. If you found this video very helpful, then kindly leave a comment for me in the comment section and subscribe for subsequent videos. Thank you.